Hi guys, hope you're well. So obviously everybody will have had the news so far of Dave Courtney's tragic passing. So many people out there will be emotional, they'll be devastated, they'll be in tears. And it is indeed tragic news. So first of all, my condolences to his family, who must be going through an absolutely terrible time. And also to his greatest friend, Brendan, who looked after him and probably knew him better than absolutely anybody. But for all of us other people who will have felt that he was part of our own families, because that's how Dave made you feel. He made you feel special and that he cared about you, and I think he did. I can only speak personally and also for my partner Yvette. We knew him for over 20 years, going way back and interviewing him in early 2000 when he was quite a scary Dave and sort of very gangster-like. But over the years, we did many DVDs together. He appeared in films with that we'd made. He was in podcasts that we did, and we've been working on lots of projects this year together. And I was virtually seeing him every week, but I've known him for so long. I have to say, I felt he was a member of our family, just as he was a member of everybody else's family. And we truly adored him because he was so funny. And you know, we live in a world now which is so depressing and everything's bad, you know, wars, there's, people haven't got any money, it's all difficult for people. And he kind of, you knew that you could go round to Camelot Castle and, you'd be entertained and he'd be funny. You'd always have a laugh and you'd always feel better. Everybody will have shed a lot of tears, grown men, women, and I'm not ashamed to say I did that last night. Shocking. But, I woke up this morning and I thought he wouldn't want us to be like that. He was funny, he was entertaining, he was a character, and he lived life to the full. And if there's a lesson to be learnt here, it's about living each day and living it to the full, because you never know what's going on in people's heads, you never know what's going on. And you've just got to not take things so seriously and just enjoy yourself. I mean, I had, when I look back, so many astonishing memories with him, riding on the back of his motorbike without helmets, going on dodgy film shoots with lots of ladies, to being a court, a witness for him, a character witness in court. I've had amazing times, driving through storms with him, and only a few months ago, I was with him in court, actually with my daughter Chancey, who he adored. And suddenly he threw a firework from somewhere, which sort of exploded in the outside of the courtroom, and everybody was running left, right and centre to see what was going on and were they under attack and all that. He just caused chaos, and he was bold, he was brave, and he was just Dave Courtney. And what a privilege to have had so many fantastic memories that have deeply enhanced my life. So I will miss him big time, as will my partner Yvette. We will really miss him. But what a privilege to have known him. So what I thought I'd leave you with was an interview I did with him just a couple of weeks ago, where he talked about how he wanted to be remembered. And here it is. Love you, Dave.
I'm definitely not worried about dying. I can genuinely, with my hand on my heart, I genuinely mean this. If I was to drop dead this afternoon, I am 100% sure I've lived a better, more exciting, more fulfilling life anyone else I know. Right? There was a time in my life where I wouldn't have been anyone else in the world. If they went to me, "Who would you like to be?" I would have actually gone, "No one." I actually want to be Dave. And you know that. You knew me then.
Yeah.
There was no one else in the world. There was no one else in the world I would have rather been. I was driving around in a Rolls Royce, and my wife had a Rolls Royce. I couldn't have get treated any better at the door of Stringfellows or whatever. They'd open the door the same for me as they would have Brad Pitt. I had a prettier girlfriend, nicer car, beautiful hotel. It was bulging pockets of money that ain't there no more. I mean? I could not have been I lived the dream. So if I was to drop down dead today, at least I've had all of that and still got it in abundance more than most. So I've had my fair share. Right now, some days you can not want to get up, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Some days, 70s. My mum's 90.
Yeah. Well, you might make 90. You never know.
I don't want to 90.
You've organised and been at like some of the biggest funerals that London's had and stuff like that. So at your funeral, right? Will it be massive?
Of course, I'd like it. Stop it. I only want about 10, 20,000 people there. That's all.
I'm sure that's downplaying it. It's downplaying it. All right,
Eight pole dancers carrying the actual coffin. I don't know. That wouldn't I?